Hello and welcome to the next installment of the Platform Benefits demo series. In this video we're going to be talking about design time security policy and the benefits to the enterprise center around the ability to enable security standardization by leveraging open standards for securing APIs, the reduction in complexity associated with managing a large API catalog by enabling reuse of policy definitions, and the ability to infuse the security aspects of our API earlier in the design process and documenting that within the initial phases of the project, of the life cycle associated with the API. So within this particular benefit, we're working within the design, prototype, and validate phases of our full life cycle. We're going to demonstrate this capability by taking a look at reusable security fragments that have been published to Exchange. We're going to add those fragments to an API specification in Design Center. From Design Center, we're going to publish and view the impact of those changes within the Exchange portal, and we're going to actually execute a request based on those security definitions within the API console, because our underlying API in this case is actually enforcing the policies that we've documented. Here we are in the Anypoint Management Center main page. So let's take a look at Exchange to see our fragments that have been published. Let's navigate to our organization's assets, filter the list of fragments, and we see we have two types of fragments that are commonly associated with security access. Client ID enforcement, which is a trait, defines query parameters, and an OAuth 2 token enforcement security scheme. So let's navigate to Design Center and consume these fragments. Here we are in Design Center. Let's open up our project and add our fragments. So navigate to Dependencies. That allows us to pull up the list of fragments that are associated with our organization and are published to Exchange. Let's select the OAuth 2 token enforcement scheme, the client ID enforcement trait. Add those dependencies. We can maintain those dependencies as well through this interface, change the version, remove the dependency. So let's add the values to our definition to take advantage of these traits and schemes. So the first thing we'll do is add the trait. And then set that within our API. So we see the updates associated with these changes. We have a client ID and client secret. We have our access token and authorization header added. So let's publish this to Exchange. Now let's take a look at it. Let's open up our demo API asset. We can see the impact of our update by the addition of client ID and client secret and access token. So let's exercise these features of our API. Select our managed endpoint. We're going to leave the defaulted client ID and client secret. Let's add our authorization header. And then we can access the API through that standard definition. This concludes this demo video. Thank you for your time.